Hey everyone, today we are back at my office, Cultural Apparel Studio, and we are getting a very large, very old piece of equipment out of our shop. We have Orlando here doing us this injustice of removing this super old, big, bulky machine. He's already getting started cutting custom electrical. We are already taking some piping apart because our new machine, we're not going to be using an air compressor, not AC compressor. I wish we had AC. As you can see, I am already super sweaty. But I wanted to kind of like video this whole getting rid of this old press, getting our new piece of equipment. Our new machine is going to be all electric, both single and three-phase. And I think it's really important that people realize the dedication it takes to owning and operating a business, that you have to use common sense and to, even though this machine was not costing me anything, so to speak, it was absolutely time to upgrade because it was taking a lot of my time doing repairs continuously. So we're gonna update and do this video. It's gonna be over a 2 or 3 week span because I already paid for our new piece of equipment from Anatol, but it hasn't came just yet. But I did wanna film a little bit today of the machine removal. So I hope you all enjoy, and thanks for always using me for all your screen printing and embroidery needs. Hey guys, it's been a few weeks since I recorded. I think everyone is dealing with COVID and just the hecticness of traveling and shipping and logistical issues. So we did get our press sometime last week. I had to take it off the semi truck. We finally have a technician from Anatol here this week doing the install. So I will be recording some tidbits of all of that, the next day or two. He'll probably be here till Thursday, so hopefully we'll be in production by Thursday. I cannot wait. I am so excited. Just as a little recap, this will be a all electric machine. This is an Anatol VOLT. That is Turby's. He's a cute baby. This is our all-electric Anatol VOLT. We have 8 heads with 2 flashes. We are taking advantage of one of their heads-up options on the last machine. It's going to be relatively in that area, close to our Anatol Titan that we currently run, which is a electric and air-driven press. So kind of like the shop is a little messy right now. You can see everything spread all over. They spent all day today uncrating almost everything. It's stressful. I think unloading anything that is really expensive and about to be in your shop. So I also have a Anatol Prodigy that we use for tag and sleeve printing. So we will pretty much be a mostly Anatol shop after this. But yeah, we'll film tomorrow as well. Good afternoon, guys. It's Wednesday. Camille was here yesterday getting the install going on our Anatol VOLT, so we're gonna go ahead and check on his process. So you can see he's got all the heads installed. He is buttoning up the electrical as needed. We already tested the press and everything seems to be connected up good, so that is definitely reassuring in that regard, because this has all been a little bit of a stressful process and I'm really looking forward to it all being done. But again, he's making really, really good headway, and I hope to be running the press a little later this afternoon just to make sure everything was all good to go. I just wanted to come on out here. This is also not going to be its final location. As you can see, it's pretty far away from the dryer right now, so we are going to go ahead and shift that over. But I really wanted to get the arms installed and see the overall size of the press and make sure that we could get everything positioned exactly where we needed it to be. So I'll probably upload and discuss a little bit later this afternoon after he's finalized with all of this. Alright, it's a little later in the afternoon, so we're gonna go back out here and see what the progress looks like. So they got the machine connected. He's working on getting the arms for the indexer installed. So shop's getting all cleared up. Things are not as hectic as they were previously. Overall, the footprint of the machine is pretty small, so that's great, even though it's a 9-head machine. Little bit bigger in size compared to the Titan, and we actually added some additional space away from the dryer because our Titan is a little close. You can kind of see, but Maria is also short, so. But yeah, we went ahead and getting that a little bit more buttoned up. We probably won't be printing until Thursday, so we're gonna see. We have a new employee joining us as well, so we're gonna get him trained with this machine. He came from a different screen printing company, so we're gonna see. Hey, so it's already kind of late Wednesday afternoon. I think I said previously in a different vlog that it was already Wednesday, but it absolutely wasn't Wednesday. It was Tuesday. But anyways, I wanted to come and display and show how good everything's coming along. Sorry, I had to turn on some lights. I actually did my hair today, so I didn't look homeless for you guys. So flash is installed. We actually are going to have another flash over here on head 6. He's just got to button that up and get that installed, but pallets are all level, heads are all level, machine's up and running beautifully. The electricity is working out great. We did perfect drop down, so we are still gonna be able to have full access of the head unit. I think this is so cool that this actually spins all the way around, so when you're doing test prints and setup, you're able to literally maneuver that head all the way around. With our Titan, we've had to modify it over the years. It's still a really, really great piece of equipment, but you know, everything as it starts to age, we've had to like make some modifications. So we aren't able, this boom unit actually is with a different touchscreen and an updated system. So now with the heavy additional weight, it actually pushes the boom arm too far down, so we're not able to swivel it all the way around. Plus we have our electricity just kind of pulled from all sorts of directions, because it was when we very first moved into our shop and we didn't have a lot of time to get things situated and set up. But we're already, you know, still waiting to get cleaned up here. We have a bunch of pending jobs. We got orders that need counted in. We're really, really looking forward to be testing tomorrow and training tomorrow. There won't be very much training because all of us are pretty familiar with the Anatol platform, so this will be more about just understanding how the operating system works, not so much of setting up a job and knowing how to screen print. This is not a screen print class. So I hope that I get to do a little bit of vlogging and testing tomorrow and film a little bit for you guys. I tried to not be in everyone's business because not everybody wants to be on camera, but yay. It almost all fits. It fits great in the shop. I'm absolutely gonna take some final photos. I wanna clean, sweep the shop, everything real well. About to have a bonfire, so if you're watching this and I still have all this wood, holler at me. I'll let you have some bonfire wood. But yeah, so till tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday, so this whole process took, well, actually the whole process took a few weeks, but just getting everything set up and figured out, it's definitely been the full work of the past 3 days. So till tomorrow. I'm supposed to be here at 9 a.m., but I don't wake up at 9 a.m., so I'll try my best. Hey, good morning guys. It is Thursday. We are going through our training day with our Anatol VOLT. We have our new employee, Richard, here learning how to use the Anatol system. So as you can see, we got the heads up option on head number 9. And I think that's going to be a very valuable tool when it comes to expediting printing processes and, you know, when we're trying to really get some jobs done. So we also have a new laser system that I will show you. So we're going to have this, which is going to be great for left chest pieces or dealing with like sweatshirts with zippers and all of that. And you can see how everything is like very, very quiet and you can't really hear a whole lot of anything. Also, the amount of technology available on the head unit, it actually tells you the temperature of the pallets. Man, it's just like a crazy amount of technology that's involved, because you can actually like change the amount of time that you need to heat something when you're heating up the pallets, or the pressure, or just a lot more availability on changing options that we never really had before dealing with the Titan, which the Titan is still a really good machine. But as you can see, we're setting up our first design. We have everything connected, the flashes are now connected. We're just printing a pretty basic 3-color design, but it's a job that had been sitting here for a while, and we were kind of in a hold period because this machine was capable of taking our old screens that we already had burned and being able to use those to produce, because a lot of our designs are repeat orders, so we don't want to change or manipulate the screens too much, because the consistency in the product for our retail customers is extremely important. So that was one of the really big decisions on also purchasing this press because it was capable of taking those larger screens, versus our Titan is unfortunately has to just use those smaller screens, so we aren't able to use those. So you can see a little bit smaller, very similar heads between the two, like as far as like mounting from the sides. A big difference is on this, you can see that there's the 3 when it's holding the frame, whereas this on our new Volt is actually a whole bar. So when we're using the wood frames, which is a lot older and more of a traditional style than all the aluminum frames, I was a little fearful that with the 3 clamp system it was going to bend or manipulate the frame, but since it's flat, I think we're going to be fine. As we continue to grow, we will probably, well, not really grow, but as we continue to mess with the press, we probably will end up doing all aluminum frames, but that can get really, really expensive, especially because we keep so many frames. And I know that y'all have seen our facility where we keep everything, you know, relatively pretty organized. You can see that all of these are always all repeat orders, and they're all marked with just little notes and kind of coordinate. So just imagine if we kept all these aluminum frames, how many I'd have to buy again. Whereas the wood frames are just a little bit, back in the day, they're a little bit more economical to purchase. And plus, when people were always rescreening screens themselves, it's very economical. So you can just see all these wood frames. All of these are saved client orders. All of those. They're all personalized. They're all with the style number, a color code. So it will be pretty time consuming and for us to switch our processes, but maybe over time we will. So I'm probably going to do another clip later today after everything is 100% done and good to go, and show y'all us printing some designs. So good evening, guys. It is end of the day Friday. We had a super successful day printing with our Anatol VOLT today. I did not film anything from printing because I am ungodly behind, and so is my artist Eduardo. He is extremely behind too. But the new gentleman, Richard, who we had jump on board with our team, he printed a 2-color job all day today, and it went wonderfully. I could not be any more grateful for the whole overall Anatol product, the amount of data and technology that we're going to be able to collect from this new user interface. Man, there's just like so much to learn, and as I'm finishing up my YouTube video at like 7 o'clock on a Friday, I couldn't have had a better week. It was a little hectic and a little stressful, and I wasn't really sure what to expect, but feels so nice to be the proud owner of an all-new press that we get to grow and develop with as a team. I love all of the Anatol products, the Anatol Prodigy, and also our oldest press, which is our Anatol Titan. So I really appreciate it if you made it through this whole entire video. I think it's probably going to end up being like 20 minutes long, and if you're able to stick it through and watched all of this, I would love some feedback to let me know if you would like to know about other screen printing stuff or an inside view of kind of like what we all do here. We do embroidery in-house, we make banners, we do decals, we do car wraps, I do pens, cups, koozies, all sorts of marketing merchandise. We focus on retail, contract customers, fire departments, police departments. The opportunities are endless. We help with brand development, and you know, it really, really could not be more grateful for all the customers and clients that we've had, you know, friends, family, communities, and you know, I can only really think that we're really going to go up from here. So again, let me know in the comments what you liked, what you didn't like, what you would like to know maybe a little bit more about. And let Anatol know in the comments below any feedback, any questions, because I'm sure they are going to watch this video, or I'm probably going to send it to them. This video was purely for myself and my team. This wasn't a marketing hype. I think screen printing as a whole and whatever equipment you choose to purchase is solely up to what is best for you and your team. But I do hope that this was a very authentic representation of the products I do enjoy using, and I'll do like the Anatol line and the Anatol products. And I think the technology is just it's gonna just continue to wow me like all the time. So until next time, guys, thank you so much for sticking along. Have a great weekend.